Hello family and friends. Today we're going to be doing a front porch update. I really like the progress that these flowers and plants have made, and we're going to do a simple bed with mums and a crepe myrtle. Well, actually the mums are already there and they're starting to bloom. It's like just past the middle of August, and yeah, the mums are blooming, and really happy with the progress, and hope you enjoy. When we first put these in, they had no blooms at all, but in this clip here you can see how they're just touching the tops of the pots and getting tucked in nicely and filling out. Just a nice formal look. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. We have the potato vine in here for a different texture, and that's just barely hanging over the pot. Big difference in how much they've grown. This is today what they look like, and we'll be cutting those off, just tipping them off so that they don't touch the ground. And you see that the impatiens on the porch are hanging over the pots. Last year we got a little more blooms than that, but I am happy with what I'm seeing, and we're gonna go around to the backyard. Got the mums back here coming in. This is, let's see, we have like a couple weeks left in August, and they're starting to bloom. And you can see the soil is dry, but around each of the mums we have some good soil, some Miracle-Gro garden soil. And these mums are full of blooms. When we planted them, I had them mixed up with some other ones, and I did not know what color they were. But look how many blooms are in this mum. I mean, it's full of blooms, full of buds, and they're waiting to open. And it just so happens that all of these around the whole bed are yellow, and it's going to be beautiful. A beautiful contrast with that, the dark leaves on this crepe myrtle. And definitely water these today because the soil is dry, and I'll be pinching off the blooms as they burn out. Janice is we're going to team in this year and just pluck them as they burn out. You know, some people like to wait till they all burn out and then just cut it all off, but we want continuous color. This is what the mums will look like when they're full. It was really windy that day, and I'm glad to get this footage because this is what they're going to look like, and I hope everything is blooming at the same time and looking beautiful as it is today. We got the nice full blooms on this crepe myrtle with those dark leaves. And we're going to put a layer of mulch in. And you can see these other buds that are about to open. Last year we didn't have as many buds as this. So I'm looking forward to seeing those open. The blooms on this crepe myrtle are beautiful. And you can see there's a lot of pods that are waiting to open. We put some good soil around each mum, and then we drop some mulch. As you can see, there's spaces around each mum, and when I mulch, I get it closer, but I make sure not to pile it up around the stems to encourage rot. But Janice was at the nursery looking at all these big mums, and it was like she was in a candy store. That nursery, as far as the eye can see, was mums. So she got a few for the front yard, and when they were spent, we used them around this crepe myrtle. And we got them in before the frost, and hey, this is the result. Looking good too. I'm loving it, and I mean, I'm really happy with this. Look at the blooms on this. Nice tight blooms. The yellow garden mum, I mean, you can see it from blocks away. Very eye-catching. You can also see the buds in between the blooms that haven't even opened yet. So we're just going to go along, and as I see them burnt out, just pluck them off. Instead of waiting for all of them to burn out. That way, we're getting blooms, continuous blooms. And did you see that? That is loaded with buds. So I like the way this turned out. Another good look at this bloom on the crepe myrtle. It's amazing. You don't see a lot of these pinkish red blooms on crepe myrtles or this really dark leaf. So I'm glad that we have a rare, well, it's not really rare, but you just don't see a lot of them around here. And on the front porch last year, we were so busy we weren't able to water it before the freeze set in. That's another thing, though. You want to try to get them watered good before the freeze sets in, because once those temperatures drop, the water will not get to the roots and do what it's supposed to do to the, to get the mom fully nourished like it is to produce blooms for the following year. And when they are in full bloom and looking beautiful like this, you get the yellow dot in the center. And it's amazing. It's like sparks. We also had some orange mums alternating with the yellows, but the orange one didn't make it. And they're the most popular going into the fall. And here's the other bed with the red mum, which also has a lot of blooms. And we had mums going all the way around this one too. We had 6 and only 2 made it. But we're going to go ahead and get this bed back like the other one was and pay closer attention to it. We had a lot of ice and snow last year, and for now I'm going to clean around this one so that I don't cut it with the mower. We had to put behind the bush because it was so windy. We didn't want them to roll down the street, and they were huge. Hit the like and subscribe button, so that you know when they're posted. Enjoy your day.